was a dark and stormy night. Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, the IronWulf, and yep, we're back in 7 Days to Die. I'm working on the base. It is late in the evening on day 5, and my plan on is hopefully to get a roof on this place and get the main base built today, and see what else other trouble I can get into. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Alice. Hey, Scoob. How you doing? Yeah, I've been a little busy. Yeah, this is way bigger than I would have planned it if I realized I'd probably going to be here by myself. Hey, X-Bar, how you doing? But apparently I am doing this by myself. Hey, Mark. Mark of... Okay, Mark. I'm just going to call you Mark. How you doing, Mark? Yeah, I've been a little busy. I did spend about a day in game just running around doing some stuff. Ran a few missions, made a few levels. So I am currently now sitting at level 13. I do have some points to spend, and I will spend them when I get ready to that. I've got a mission over here, which is going to be have to run that at night. There's a wicked storm rolling in right now. But let me give you guys a basic rundown of what I've been up to. Yeah, this thing is going to be massive when I'm done. For those who weren't here early on the last stream, the trader's right down there. We're actually on the corner here. Trader's right there. I've got a mission right there. We've run a few things around here and done a couple of things. But this is the beginning of my all-in-one base. Now, when I'm done, everything from the ground to that first floor will be solid cobble all the way through. That'll eliminate any zombies from wanting to try to burrow in or knocking down things. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of material, and it'll be a slow process. But for now, this is my deck. I just wanted a deck. I wanted someplace where I could sit, hopefully when the weather would be better, and we could look out over the scene. Oh, is it going to stop raining just in time? Is the sun going to come out? Look at that. Just as I say it, the sun comes out. I am going to trim all this woods back between me and the trader because I'm going to use that as part of my foresting area. Looking for hey, I tell it like it is. But yeah, this is the deck. Look, see, I have a big deck. I got a big deck. That's stupid. Sorry about that. But then this is going to be the main crafting room. This here is my garage. I'm going to put ramps on either side of it so it'll be a drive-through garage, and I'll figure out some sort of rampage up here, and then there'll be drawbridges on either side for that. Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then this front section here is going to be the Horde base, minus these two spaces over here, which I'm not sure, which probably will end up being storage. But the Horde base will extend out the front towards the road here. So, and I got to dig a big ass hole here because I'm gonna use my typical run them through base to do that. But this is what I've been working on. And as I said, building, you gain a lot of levels. So I've made it up to level 13. I've also got my bicycle because I did run some missions. I did as I was going to say I was doing. And I was going to run missions during the day and build at night. And since I've got a mission, let's go over here and see if we can do this retrieve supply in just under an hour and 10 minutes and get this one done and in the bag. And then I can spend the rest of the night building. Because I want to run my missions because I want to level up, but I want to get back to the building part. So I've got a couple of grow plots already ready to go. The garden is going to be on the roof. This building might end up being another story taller. We'll see how that goes. I am in Discord. That's why my name keeps popping up over there in case one of the guys shows up. But so far, I am here alone. So, we'll see how it goes. Oh, this is I ran this house at the beginning of the stream, because this house has all kinds of good stuff in it. Well, it did until I ransacked it. So this has been looted already, so I ain't got to worry about pre-looting it. We just come out here and activate this, and I could probably get this done relatively quick. I'm gonna sneak. Did this one pretty stealthy the last time. There she is right there. And she's dead. And let's see if I remember right. There's another one laying there. He's dead. Should be a guy. Ooh, no, there's another one there. That one's down. All right, and nobody in there. I know there's some things up there, and that's where the loot is, but we are going to, well, the supplies are in there. Let's finish the clearing the bottom floor. Slide by that one. Yep. There she is. Dead as a doornail. Grab the bag. These early ones are... Oh, did I just get night vision? I got night vision. I don't even think I have a spot to put that. Dude, I don't even have a helmet on. I'm just wearing a body armor. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and grab the loot down here, and then we got to get upstairs and finish this off. So I'm trying to get this done quick. Yeah, because I've got like a half an hour in game before the zombies go to run mode. I will loot when I'm done. I'm going to do the clear on this. And hey, I want my arrow back. Give me my arrow back, bastard. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's see. Duffel bag. All right, where is the... There it is. There it is. Okay. All right, mission is now accomplished. Stupid bird. All right. And that, yeah. I believe that is all the zombies in this one. So there, we finished that one off before the hour went off. You got 2 big cities with 3 small towns on the map. In the forest biome alone. Damn, that's nice. Honestly, this is a random gen map that I did. So I have no idea what's on the map. I have no idea how many cities I've got, how much space. It is, I'm not even sure what size map I did, to tell you the truth. This is all I know right now. I can check the XML file on the server and see what size of map it is. It's probably not a big map. I don't generally run super sized maps because, you know, I'm playing and it's just, I don't want all my time to be travel time running around in game trying to get stuff done. So yeah, I kind of keep the maps on the small side, especially when I'm using it for streaming. Community maps generally are a lot bigger. I generally make those 8 to 10K. Yeah, it's nighttime now, so now the zombies will be running, but I'm gonna go ahead and loot this out. And then we'll head back to the house, and I will see if I can put the roof on without collapsing it on my head. I did have a massive floor collapse. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten better. I know everybody used to come see how is IronWulf going to die today, and I don't die as much as I used to now. That's when you start playing games as much as, you know, was one thing about doing YouTube and playing video games for a living is I had more time to play video games because I love playing video games. I love hanging out with you guys. So yeah, it just turned into something that was fun. So yeah, and I got to play a lot of games, and I've gotten better. Practice makes perfect, and you know what? They're not wrong. I need the clay. I don't think it'll give me. Yeah, it gives me 30 clay a pop. Yeah, I need the clay. Yeah, I need all this clay. Usually I have the guys with me, and I don't worry about, the farm and all of that, because usually one of them jumps on the farm and one of them takes care of this. But, yeah, it's summertime, and they're all busy, it seems, so I'm in here by myself. That's okay. It gives me a chance to show what I can do. I kind of enjoy single player. I was playing over on Spange's community server, and I was playing by myself over there for a while until I got fully leveled up, and now I go on occasionally and play over there. The early game is the funnest part. I do die up. I die a bit. I know, but yeah, it is what it is. Hey Wayne, how you doing? Trying to be aware of chat, so on the Chaos Crew stream, I was so concentrated on trying to figure that game out, and I think I learned enough of it now that I will be better at next time we play it. I did get a little irritated during the stream, and I apologize for that. Potted plant out on the porch might not be a bad thing. Take those. Okay, let's get out of here and get back to the house so I can put the roof on. Yeah. If I would have realized that Lainey was streaming, because Lainey's personality changes depending on if she's just hanging with us or if she's actually streaming the game. And I did not realize that Lainey was actually streaming the game we were playing at the time. If I would have realized that, I would have expected her to act exactly the way she is. But it's always Lainey's fault, yeah. And when she's streaming and Spange is streaming and I'm streaming, it gets a little... It can be rather frustrating because, we're streamers and we're YouTubers, so we're all trying to get attention. We're all trying to be, show our viewers, what we want them to see, So Lainey gets way more aggressive on that stuff when she's streaming. And, I came off a little harsh. I felt like I was being a little bit of a bitch there. But it was, oh yeah, she irritated the shit out of me. But, it's okay. I just want anybody that heard that to realize that I am not mad at Lainey, and I hope she's not mad at me because, I give her shit. I give Span shit. I give Blighted shit. They all give me shit. So, it's part of what we do. I need more wood. I really need to plant a tree farm. I hate planting a tree farm, though, because it ends up just... Jumper, 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 run, 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 run. Whoa, you missed the ladder, dummy. Ladder, ladder. Okay, jumpy boy. Come on, jump over here. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. All right, now I'm gonna try to make it where we can see better in here. I made some torches. There's the torches. Let's put those on. I need to work on my armor. Here we go. There we go. Put some torches up here. That way we can see what's going on. That lights it up pretty good, doesn't it? There we go. All right, now we can see. Hey! All right. Let's go ahead and dump into there. I got night vision. Ooh, polymer string. I can put that on my bow. Probably should upgrade my equipment too. I should see what I need. A bit of a weird stream, quite seems. Yeah, it was a weird stream. But then, you know, that happens. We get weird streams. Just, you know, we're a weird bunch of people. It's an odd group of people if you really think about the Chaos crew. We're all from all over the place. Different, yeah, it's weird. Comes to brightening my mind. Dan DeVito playing Penguin. Oh yeah, yeah. That was something. That was a good. I actually enjoyed that one. All right, put the barbed wire there. That. Can I make a better bow? I can make a level 4 primitive bow. Let's up the primitive bow, and we'll put the string on that. Here we go. That'll make our bow a little better. Let's see what else we got here. We got night vision. I got a crossbow. But I don't really like using the crossbow. It's slow compared to some other things. We're a great mix of people. Yeah, we are. We're an odd bunch. And yeah. So, you know, it's fun. It is. You know. And I know we get on each other's nerves sometime. That ain't the plant I picked up. Wait, are there different plants? Oh, look, there's different plants. Well, let's see. There we go. Let's produce that. We can put that there. And we'll put that there. Look, we have plants. I need to put a railing in. A bit heavy on the gingers. Well, you know, we can't help how gingers are. Gingers are gingers, and they just are what they are. All right. I need more books for that. I still need to make a workbench. And a workbench is 2 more books away. I did get the forge in. All right, we need to put a roof on this. So let's go ahead and roof this over, which will be the roof of this floor and part of the second floor. Good thing about this base being as long as it's going to be is it'll make it easy to land gyrocopters on it when I'm done. Now I won't be doing any RP stuff like, you know, building up bedrooms and stuff like that. I don't do that. You know, it's a game. I don't live here. I'm not doing RP. This is where I come to kill zombies, so like Lego blocks. This, when I do this shit, it reminds me of playing Minecraft, which I did do way back in the day. And some people are asking me to play Minecraft again, and I don't know. I don't know if I've got it in me to do Minecraft anymore. Let's see. Need a little bit of room here. Okay, let's see. Let's figure this out. This is going to be... Okay, it's there. You know, I could just have this open. Just, yeah. But I got to build a ramp here and a ramp over there, and then I got to build the Horde base part out here. Because this is going to be... Yeah. I can land a Boeing 747 on that roof. Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be a big deck up there. But I'm thinking of putting the garden up here too. So what I might do is put the garden on either side, put the landing strip like right in the middle of it. I'm trying to get a little more creative. So this is gonna be the craziest design I've ever done. It's a lot of blocks to lay and a lot of blocks to upgrade, and that's why I need the forest. Because I need so many trees, and then cobble, and then cement. So yeah, this is going to be a lot. Not to mention filling the whole underside of this with cobble, so it's basically it makes guarantees that the zombies don't come down. Hey Scoop, oh my god, thank you for dropping 5 gifted subs, man. Greatly appreciate that, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Yeah, you do. Thank you so much, man. You guys. Oh yeah, and I've got a cold too, so the voice sounds a little weird today. I apologize for that. It's not my audio's bad. It's I have a cold. I have a summer cold, which is the worst. Summer colds suck ass. Oh yeah, they do. And I got a gnat flying around in here or something. Yeah. It's a problem with, well, the neighborhood I live in is not great, so. Oh, grab that. Dude, I thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I know the people are always going on about this. You don't need subscribers these days. Yeah, you do. They tell you don't need subscribers. You need subscribers because, yeah, the algorithm doesn't care. Not really. But advertisers do. I don't know if I want to do this covered or not. I should do this covered. It should be a covered patio. Yeah, so we're going to do a covered patio. Oh, God, went through that 100 bricks. Oh, yeah, summer colds are absolutely the worst. And the thing that is I haven't found anything that's like no cold medicines or anything like that that'll even touch what I got. So I'm gonna make the top match the bottom here. And fall off. Now that may be a problem because I really need to put a post there. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to move my my ladder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the ladder. Because this really needs to be a solid post for support. There we go. Alright, and let's just go block shapes. Change block shape. I have a snake creeping around down there, and rotate block. Did it not take the shape? It did not take the shape. Now it took the shape. Okay. He wants to know where the other big size pool goes. You know, I could put, that would be a good space to, well, then I'd have to worry about zombies down there. I don't know. We'll see about the pool. I don't know, but I don't really have a swimming pool. There's a snake down under my base. I can hear it. The snake is attacking the base. See, that's the problem. The snake was attacking. The stupid snake was was attacking my damn base. Because, well, one, there's no way up yet, so they have no way to get to me. So that's why they're doing that. I got to give them a way to actually feel like they can actually get to me. All right, so we're going to move the ladder from there. All right, so let's remove the ladder, because right now I have no way in the base. All right, ladder. Oh. Back to standard rotation. There we go. All right. Now let's see. Guardrail. Safety first, you know. Don't want the kids crawling off the thing, you know. Now let's see. I know they have one at a 45-degree angle. Let's go to rail. There we go. No, that's not the right railing. I might have to use a different railing system then. We'll put this in there for now, though. Let's see if there's a different ramp. Hang on. We can put the other one on the other side. Alright, now let's see. Can I find a railing that matches that? So that would be that. Okay. Here we go. Now the railings match. That's what I needed. That's a little high. Let's stick that one there. Stick that one there. And just like that, we have an inviting front porch. Just need a chair to sit in now. Okay. So we did get the roof on. Now I need to upgrade the roof, which means I need a ton of wood, which I don't have enough right now. So I need to plant a small forest. Oh, there they are. We got 29 pine trees, 13 oaks. Okay. All right. Call this place 29 Pines. That would be funny. Why do you call it 29 pines? Because I planted 29 pine trees when I first was building this base. I'll plant a lot more than 29. Alright, I'm just going to spam these into here. And then when these get fully matured, I'll have them to harvest. That's the oak trees. Part of the reason I don't like doing this is because this can kill your frames. I mean, right now I'm running at 60 frames. When these grow, we'll see how bad it kills my frames. I really need a helmet light. I was hoping I was going to find helmet light while I was off camera So when we came back, I would have helmet lights so you guys could see what I'm doing in the dark. But unfortunately, that ain't the way it happened. And I love using that word, because when I was growing up, ain't a word. You can't use that word. Everybody's worried about the words we use. Now people make up shit all the time. Like half the words people use in the day, I have no idea where the hell they even came from. Maybe it's me just getting old. I don't know. All right, so that's all planted. Yeah, I'm gonna build. That ramp will go out that way. Probably come in that way and go out the other side. So there's gonna be some massive ramps here, and of course I'm gonna fill all of this in under here with cobble. So that's gonna be insane. Luckily, Horde Day is not until day 28, so I have time to get this all done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Let's see, come out here. Oops, say purple. There we go. Okay, and I can put my drop in there, yeah. Drop them into a pit. Make this a little longer. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And like that, I am almost out of building blocks. I can build 58 more. Okay. All right, that's going about that far, and then we're going to need a 3 wide. No, let's go 2 wide stairwell on either side. All right, and then stairwells will come down. The reason I'm doing this is so I can actually upgrade. I don't have to pull all these blocks out of here when I'm ready to upgrade it. And yeah, that'd be a pain. All right, and there. All right, so that'd be stairway 1. And I'm out of blocks. And it's daytime. All right. But yeah, this will be the ramp. They'll come up, turn, head this way. This will be filled in, and then I'll squeeze them into a drop them into here, which will actually go even deeper. And then I will run them out towards that way, and then they can cycle back around and do it again. So yeah, let's see. That is the base as it sits right now, day 6, morning. All right. Well, it's morning, which means I need to go run some quests. And let's see here. I do have a bicycle now. I did get that earlier. We got some meat there too. I got a tier 2 shotgun. So we'll move that one to there. Grab the tier 2. Make sure it's loaded. It isn't. Go turn in this quest. All right. Need more material, so got to gather material and run quests today. Mostly gonna take out these bigger rock. I need that. I need the simplest things right now. It's insane. And I need food. And I don't have any food. Let's see. Let's run back to the house. God, that actually looks pretty good with the lights. Oh, there you are. Morning, grumpy ass. Yeah, that did your shit. Give me the arrow back. Come on, stand up. Don't like hitting a man when he's down. There you go, you big black bloated fat slobbing, gooey, messy, yucky. Yeah, nasty. Ugh. All rotten and shit. Banging on the walls over here. Hey. Hey. Wreck is a pain in the ass as it is, without you making his day worse. That didn't kill him. That didn't kill him either. That one did. Okay, got a couple arrows back. Let's go talk to this asshole. Alright. Hey!
Morning.
How you
if
doing?
You try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door.
And why would I say it's a good morning? You're sorry ass.
Great. Here you go.
Yeah,
Don't
pay
spend
me.
it all in one place.
Alright, let's see what you got. Ooh. Ranger's Guide, Volume 3. Crippling shots. Shots to the leg with arrows and bolts. Slow your opponents. Is a pity the devs have put in a way to kick zombies in. Yeah. I liked it back when we could loot zombies. You remember when we could loot zombies? Zombies had loot. That was something, you know. It makes sense they would have loot. They're zombies. They were a living creature. They died. They had something on them, you know. Yeah. And just now they just, you kill them. Yeah. I like the idea you could kill a military zombie and possibly get, military weapons off of them or something. Yeah. That made sense to me. All right, that's a night mission. All right. Bargain Burrows, Bobcat's Bar, Savinian, I cannot pronounce that. The sandwich, I call it the sandwich residence. Surprise. Oh, clear surprise. What kind of surprise is it?
Let's make a pact.
It's tier 2. Shit. I'm doing
it.
tier 2s already.
Thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Oh, I didn't go back and get food, did I?
You know the drill,
All right.
asshole.
He's got a can of pasta. I got some money. I could buy a can of pasta. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, he's got tacos. I'm buying a taco. I bought a taco. I spent 300 coin on a taco. I'm nuts. See, this is the thing. I know there's clean water, but I've been noticing there's, yeah, clean water. Okay. Most of the water I've been getting now because of the mod is disinfected water. You can't boil eggs with disinfected water. You need clean water to do boiled eggs. So I can't make boiled eggs right now. It's got to gather. It's got an anvil. Let's see. Makeshift water filters. That's what you need. I need to get clean water. And I can make those, so. What books do you have? Oh, he has 3 forged heads. There's a workbench right there. And I'm going to buy 2 of those because that'll get me closer to my mini bike. Art of Mining Volume 2. Diamond Tools. Don't go when you're breaking an ice pick. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, I'll find that. I'm not worried about that. All right. So, let's see. Medical jars of honey. He's got the honey. I have some honey. I need to build a bee's nest. Black dye, generators, and lanterns. And he's got enforcer stuff. Okay.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, there were some of the more earlier versions. I mean, you know, it's been said, and I will say it, they have taken more shit away from us and lately than they've given us. They have, you know, they've taken so much away. You know, I liked it when we had proxy, but, you know, I like proxy crafting. That should be a standard in any game now. That should be an automatic standard. I mean, I've got a mod running in the game, so I can do it here. But I liked action-based skills, you know. Yeah, look at that car. You know, I loved it when we could loot zombies. You know, we used to, you know, this started off to be a sandbox, open world survival game, and now they've got it running on rails, literally. You know, you got to do this before you can do that. You got to do this before you can do that. I mean, you know, they're trying to take a lot of things that MMOs have, I think, and make it into the game. This is not an MMO. It is not. This is a survival game, or at least it's supposed to be a survival game. You know, and survival games are about survival, but they've taken the survival aspect out of this. Oh, this is going to be a surprise. Let me loop the top here. It's reminding me of that other POI, the level 1 I ran into the other day. Oh yeah, I've done this before. Alright, we're just going to loot the outside, and then we're going to reset it and head in. Alright, another medical book. Alright, let's activate and go for it. Got a decent amount of rest. But I get this time on the bag. And he's over here, of course. Oh, it's her this time. Oh. Want to dance? Oh, I took your arm. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I didn't eat, did I? I didn't eat. I did buy it. I didn't eat it. There's the taco. And then I have water here, which I can open. And now this I can use. And this will give me like 40 water at one time. 20 water. Okay, that's good. All right, go ahead and read these. That gives me my workbench. So when I get back, I can start working on the workbench. We're almost to bicycles there. I did not sell that. I probably should have sold that. I got sidetracked talking and didn't do what I was supposed to do. All right, in we are. All right, go and sneak. Bring out the bow. I generally say I suck at stealth. And I'm going to say this now, and then it's going to kick me in the ass because that one's dead, yeah. I've been actually doing pretty good at stealth here as late. So I say that I'm not a stealthy person, and then I get all stealthy. But, you know, if it works, it works. But a lot of these POIs now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, then they've done that. They've taken the playability away, you know. I mean, I actually worked on a script for a video I wanted to put out, basically about what I think they've broken in the game. And, you know, it used to be, it was an adventure every time. But now it's kind of like, you know, you got to come up with things to make it more interesting or make it more your adventure, because the adventure's gone. You know, it's okay, I do this, I do this, I do this, I get this, you know, I shoot her in the crotch, she stands up, I shoot her in the head, and she's dead. It's very predictable in a lot of things. And why do I think there's something under that? But I need the woods. Let me see. I just feel like there's something underneath that. There's nothing underneath that. See, there should have been something underneath that. That would have been interesting. So we challenge ourselves to do it different ways. You know, we add mods to make things harder. We add mods to, you know, make our lives easier. You know. I don't want to sneak in there awake. Come here. Took her face off. And level 14. All right. Oh. Yeah. All right. I can do this without all that. See? The knife. The most powerful weapon in the game. Yeah, you know, I've got the script wrote up, and it's going to be like a 20-minute video, and it goes over all the things they've taken away from us and all that. I've been sitting down trying to do the script a couple of times now, and I'm not a script person. I just generally talk, and sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. So here's a crazy idea. How about I throw the script up on the other screen over here, and I tell you guys what the script says. Basically, I go over the script, and if you like it, maybe I'll edit it into a you know, a standalone video. Does that sound like a good idea? I don't. I'm trying to come up with some ideas, because I don't do a lot of edited content these days, and I feel like I need to do more. So if you like that idea, you know, drop a thumbs up or a yes, or, you know, how do you feel about it? Or am I just crazy? It's just, you know, whoop, let me see, they're not all dead. Oh. Come on, come down here where I can see you. Oh, yeah. Stand up in 15 minutes. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. I would forget. I did last night when we were streaming with Chaos Crew. 3 hours. And you guys were trying to tell me in chat. I know you were. I went back and looked at it. You guys were. Go for it? Okay. Let's see here. I will. I'll do that here in just a second. Nitrate. Okay. No, but there were people in chat, Stuart. There was people in chat going, "Hey, you know," and some was like, "You know, he's in the game. He's not reading chat," and I was, because I was concentrating on trying not to die because the game was giving me a heck of a time. So yeah, I was more concentrating on trying not to die in the game, which I kept doing multiple times. All right, that one's done. Get on the rope and get out of here. Oh, just made it. Woo! That, I imagine, could be a pain in the ass getting out of if you weren't ready. Luckily, I think I've got 1 point in parkour. If I didn't point in parkour, that would have probably been desperately hard to get out of. Now, I'll warn you ahead of time. I did have the assistance of an AI writing the script. So it comes off very dry, which is part of my problem. Oh, got him. He ain't down. He's going to get up. Oh, he's crawling. And he's dead. Yeah, I know. It's the worst, especially when you're streaming. I mean, you know, not reading chat, not responding to the chat, even in recorded stuff when people comment and you don't, you know, give them a thumbs up or a hug or something, you know, something that says, hey, I saw that. I appreciate it. And I try to do that on all my videos. When I miss some, and if I did miss something you did, I apologize. And I'm about to sneeze, so I apologize for that too. But it's right here on the tip of my nose. I can feel it. I'm going to sneeze. My brain's out here in a second. So, luckily, there's a mute button on the mic right here. So if I hit the mute button and you see my head go off the other side, I'm not dead. No one shot me in the brain. I just sneezed. Yeah, Derek, Drake, and that is the worst. Not reading chat, ignoring your, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is the worst. It's absolutely the worst. But I do that. I get in the moment in the game, and there are times where I literally forget that you guys are out there. It's not that I don't know you guys are out there. I'm so concentrated in what I'm doing that
damn bad after all.
Yeah, I kind of zone out and I forget that, you know, chat is there and there's a live stream. Hell, I forget that other people are there. You know, I forget Spange is in the room sometimes. You know, I just do.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery.
No, I don't have dysentery, but I will take the honey because I can use that. All right, what other jobs you got? I'm gonna stick to jobs that are close to the house, even though I got a bicycle.
Well, I got just a job for a simple time. Get moving,
yeah,
jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
No, you don't pay very well anyways, you dickhead. God, he's such a shithead. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me go ahead. I mean, I was trying to figure out how I was going to record this video because it was like, you know, I wanted the game to be playing and me basically talking about what's going on and the, you know, how my feelings and all on this whole thing are. And yeah, the AI didn't come up. It came up with all the facts, which is what I really wanted it to do. Because you know, part of my problem with a lot of this is people don't fact check this stuff. Ooh, I got a hobo stew? When did I get a hobo stew? Must have looted that and didn't even realize it. Well, I'll hang on to the pocket mod too. Hey. All right, we'll wear that. And then we can put, let's get that night vision. No, that might help with at nighttime when I start doing that stuff. So let's see here. All right, let's prepare the helmet first. All right, modify, add the night vision to it. All right, this we're gonna modify. We're gonna add that. Look at that. I've already got one spot left. That's it. Now I do have pack mule at level 3. I put a lot of points in the pack mule. I hate being overburdened. It slows you down and it just, you know, drags things out. Plus, I'm not sure with the cold, it's the best time to do something like that. So, all right, let's see. Oh, more cloth. Yeah, you know, I start speccing into this too. There we go. Put 2 points into that. Put another point on shotguns because I do like my shotguns. Kind of going strength at first, and then I'm going to throw some more points in the dex, and then I will throw some into intelligence, and then I might do something with perception. I don't know. I don't do meta builds, so yeah, I just don't. I'm not a meta kind of person, you know. Yeah. Nice upgrades. Thank you. I try. Let's see. Oh hell, we got a. Damn, I didn't even see that too. Got a beaker. Hell yeah. We're doing good. All right. That goes in the parts. All right. And water. I got a lot of, see this thing it is with the mod that I'm running, I got all the jars now. So water isn't going to be an issue, though I do need to grab some more water when I'm out. All right, let's take a stack of jars with us. Recipe. Craft that into there. I do love that fact, and they stack. But the canteens you can't buy, you got to find. So I've been lucky enough to find 2 canteens, so that helps. Of course, it's kind of weird because you got to do this and you got to open it, and you open it and you get the jars back. So now I've got, there's 4 waters and there's the jars that came out of it. So I do like this mod he did. So, you know, you would think that, but I find the bow for myself is better. I mean, I even got a couple of streets. So yeah, I was going to make some arrowheads. I do have some iron in here. Oh, workbench. Workbench. I should make the workbench. Sorry. Focus is 100 places at one time. Workbench. Track that. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, we need nails. We have 14 nails. We have, oh, see, we don't have the mechanical parts. We don't have the iron. We don't have the wood. Okay. So we need, okay, so I need mechanical parts. So we'll grab that on the way. Let's go ahead and make, let's make 50, no, 52. Let's make 50 arrowheads. And then we'll make 50 forged iron. All right. And I'm going to make some crossbow bolts. All right, crossbow bolts. All right. And I got wood, I got those arrows there. I should make some steel tip arrows too. We'll play around with it and see, because I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on it. Maybe a 5 minute. Oh, stretch time. Oh, okay. Yep. It's time to stretch. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh. All right. Stretch it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. That actually felt good. Oh. All right. Oh, yeah. That does help. Oh. Okay. 5-minute river dance. If I did a 5-minute dance, I'd fall over. It would not be pretty. You would not want to see me falling over after a 5-minute river dance. All right. All right. Let's see. Grab feathers so I can make ammo on the way. All right. Need to take some cars apart is what I need to do so I can get the parts for that. Alright, so we got the fetch. Let's head for the fetch because it is still daylight. Alright, and while I'm at that, let me go ahead and let me see. Click that. Go there. I gotta get this. I'm gonna pull up the thing I was telling you about. And I just gotta go to the website where I've got it saved at. Okay. And go there. All right, there we go. All right, so now I got the script up over on this screen over here. So, I mean, it's done pretty well, except I don't know if it's done in how I would talk. So, that's the thing. All right, let's go run this, and then we'll hit that on the way back. But basically, the intro basically goes. It talks about the fact that, let's see here. I wish I had a way of putting it in a better spot. Because I had to look over there to read it, and the screen's here, and I'm talking to you over here in this camera. Maybe I'll need to move some stuff here. Hang on, let me grab that, and we'll swing that over here. There we go. I'll put that over there. Okay. Now I can't see what's going on the stream. Now there's the stream over there. Okay. All right. So. Basically, it was going to be me playing the game in the background, and then wasn't going to have my face on camera, so because that would be distracting. But basically, the rundown is, for more than 10 years, 7 Days to Die has been the sandbox survival game, And let's see, survival game, more justice, clever, blah 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 blah. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I just can't read the thing and go off on it like that. So, yeah, that idea is not going to work. But basically, I can tell you what I was talking about. It was a sandbox survival game, and it was a game that a lot of people fell in love with. My first introduction to 7 Days to Die was not technically good. It was like, oh, it's a zombie game, and I'm not really big on the whole zombie thing to begin with. Oh, see, this is the problem with the crossbow. Okay, and then the reload time sucks. Now, the great thing about a crossbow is the fact that it will do that, but it's noisy. Crossbows are not quiet. I mean, let's watch this. See, okay, nothing, no noise. All the way down, it goes all the way down to 39. I fire the crossbow, jumps to 46, 63. But if I do a bow and arrow, $53, $52. It's significantly quieter than yeah. So that's the reason I generally use a bow and arrow, and that, you know, is, yeah. Crossbows are great, especially when later on. The later crossbows are great. The initial crossbow, I don't know, it's good. I can use it, so we'll see. I just felt kind of that I had a crossbow kind of early, and I hadn't really played with the bow as much as I'd like to. So then I was kind of having, now see, that woke up the dog. Yeah, that woke the dog up. And if I had bow and arrow, probably wouldn't have done that. Yeah. Bow and arrow probably would not have woken up the dog. TV humming. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that the crossbow, the bow and arrow, would have woken the dog. I can switch that up there. Small rock floating in midair. Alright, if I remember this PO right. Oh yeah, I'm infected. Oh, honey. That takes care of that. Usually a zombie hiding there. Oh, let's see, there's two of them. Watch. If I hit that guy with a crossbow, that guy would probably wake up. But if I do this, oh, he woke up anyways. Okay, so, in my face, dude. That's just wrong. That was just wrong. Oh, my water's down. Well, give me water and give me a lot of food, more food than I need right now. I'm just gonna have to take the water loss for a moment. All right. He was in the floor. That was a little creepy. Oh, missed her. That bolt went flat through her. This is the problem I have with crossbows in this game. Oh, that one I missed. That I didn't. You just noticed the laser sight on the crossbow? Yeah. This is reading the bow and arrow is superior to the crossbow, though, is reload speed. Papaya. Alright. They're all dead? Retrieve White River supplies. Right. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Neighbors kicked off. Got to call the cops. Oh, man. You know, I have neighbors like that. And unfortunately, it doesn't do any good to call the cops because unless it's more than like 10, 11 o'clock at night, they can pretty much do what they want around here. Cops don't really care. They got more things to worry about than people with loud music around here. Like, you know, who shot the neighbor? Not that my neighbor got shot lately, but yeah, it has happened. More than once, actually. Which is another reason we want to get the hell out of here. Yeah, you just noticed the laser? Yeah, I got a laser sight on it. Which makes it kind of cool. Oh yeah, violent call. Now violent call they'll show up for you know, though my former roommate got the cops called on her because she was in her backyard screaming at her about something that, yeah, she was mad at herself. So she was having a fit in her backyard. Her neighbor called the cops on her. 3 squad cars showed up to make sure she was okay. So I was like, okay, yeah. Ooh, ammo. Come here. This is where I love the laser. In the ear. Missed. Damn it. Missed him again. Sometimes you just gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, welfare checks. I don't know if I like the idea. I mean, and I realize at my age that someone could probably do that on me, you know, call the cops and say, hey, you know, I haven't seen my neighbor in a day or two, and, you know, want to make sure he's all right. Because sometimes, yeah, people don't see me for a bit. What? Was it you who shot neighbor IronWulf? No, I did not shoot the neighbor. I was threatened to be shot by one of the neighbors one day. After she accused me of stealing her cat. Yeah, she said I stole her cat. And she called the cops. I'll call the cops. I'm like, well, call the cops. I have paperwork on all my animals. You know, all my animals are registered. They've all had their shots. They've all been chipped. You know, they've all been fixed. You know, I did everything that the law requires me to do and more. Because I love my animals and I want to take care of them. But yeah, she accused me of stealing her cat. And, you know, at one point said, I'm going to go get my gun. And I looked at her and went, okay, you do that. And I sat down on the front porch. And my neighbors were like, didn't she say she was going to go get a gun? I went, yeah, she can go get her gun. You know, and she went in the house and I didn't hear anything about it after that for a while. Now, me and her are actually now on better terms. She actually apologized for what she did and how she acted. No, I didn't call the cops. No. I knew when she said it, she wasn't actually going to go get a gun. So, yeah. Go get a gun. Cops need to be informed. Yeah, I guess. You know, she didn't go get a gun. She went back in her house. her boyfriend at the time, calmed her down, and she went and, cooled her shit, and yeah, no big deal. I don't call the cops for every little bitty thing. People are stupid sometimes, and sometimes they just, yeah. Oh, there's the key. There it is. Unlock the door. Now, calling the cops would just have escalated the situation. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You don't always need to have law enforcement involved. Sometimes you can de-escalate a situation much easier on your own. All right, let's see. And I need workbench parts. So workbench. I need mechanical parts. That was what I needed, right? Do I have mechanical parts on me? Where's my bicycle? I had a bicycle. Did I pick the bicycle up? There's the bicycle. Oh, I left the bicycle at the house, didn't I? No, I did not shoot my neighbor. That is not what happened. Dump the sandwich. Can't use the sand right now. Let's see here. Drop the paper for Mel. Nails I can make. Yeah, exactly. Idle threats are useless. And, if I would have called the cops, all they would have done was, accelerate the situation, because then the cops would have showed up and there'd been issues, court cost, and just, no. She was a lot of bluster. She didn't go through with it. She didn't, I don't know if she even had a gun. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need a drink. I do. I seriously need a drink. It's killing my water situation. All right, I need water. I go back to the house. I need to grab some water on the way back to the house too. Let's see. Okay, map. Where's my nearest water source? Oh, there's a ditch right there. Oh, right here. Are you alive? No. All right. Let's get our jars. Oh, look at that. There are a bunch of little creepy boys in there. Crouchy crawly boys. Yeah, I mean, it could have went south, yes. Oh, shit. Get out of there. But I pretty good read on people. Dealt with people a lot of my life in different situations, so I can generally tell when people are, full of shit. It's an expensive water gathering spot. I mean, people don't understand. I grew up in a different world than most people are used to, so I don't, yeah. Things that other people consider to be, oh my God, threatening is, yeah, I don't count it that way a lot of times. Yeah, I come from a place where basically a lot of times we dealt with things on our own. You only brought the cops in when they were absolutely necessary. I know there's good cops out there in the world, but for every good cop, there's generally at least one bad, sometimes more. The numbers are not great in that sense. Yeah. Let's see. Last time I had a knife pulled on me was 2 years ago. Yeah. 2 years ago, I had a kid down the street pull a knife on me. Yeah. Him I took serious. Him I did take serious. No, I did not shoot him. He pulled the knife on me and I gave it back to him. So, yeah. He did get, the cops were called on that. That was a situation. I mean, a kid pulled the knife. You know, you can't just let that go. You know, after I took his knife from him, and then the cops got called, and yeah. But those are things that shit happens all the time. It's no big deal. I know I say it's no big deal. People are like, oh my God. Yeah, but like I said, I grew up in a different world than most people are used to. You know, people are all upset about a lot of things. Me and Spanish were talking the other day, and he's like, you know, all the shit going on in America and all that. How many people have I shot? I refuse to incriminate myself. Yeah, I refuse to incriminate myself. I'm not saying that I have. I'm not saying that I have not. But yeah, I might have shot 1 or 2 people in my life. Maybe more. I don't really, yeah. I mean, I've been shot. May have shot a couple people that needed to be shot. You know, I've done some things in my life that I'm not proud of. So, and I've done some things we can't talk about. Mainly because the statute of limitations hasn't run out. So we won't go into those things. But yeah, I've lived an interesting life. You know, I've seen things that make most people cringe. But yeah, not something we really need to talk about here. This is not really the place for that. Actually, I shouldn't talk about it at all. My wife will have a fit if she hears me talking about it. Luckily, she's at work right now, so she's not in the other room going, "What are you doing?" What I need to do is drink some water. That's what I need to do, don't I? Let's get some water in me. Now we'll consume that. And that should top us off food and water. And let's see. Let's grill us up some corn. And bake some potatoes. And distill a bunch of water. Yeah, honestly, I could. I could sit on the front porch playing bagpipes, and the neighbors wouldn't have they could not call the cops. My neighbor sits on his front porch with, basically brings this stereo system out front and blares music so loud that if he was doing it today, I could not stream. Luckily, I've gotten sounding done in here a little bit, so it's gotten better. But there have been times where I did not stream because the neighbor's music was so loud. There's a gentleman down I point that way like you guys understand what I'm talking about. But I'm in the kind of in the middle of a city block, but this block is actually kind of long. But let's just say 100 meters down the road, okay, on the corner, there's a gentleman who brings out speakers on stands and puts them on the corner, and he plays his music at like volume 11 all day long, loud enough that I can stand on the front porch and clearly hear what is going on. And in the house, it's a little distorted, but outside, you can clearly hear what he's playing. And yeah, the cops will do absolutely nothing about it. So yeah, we don't really, the noise ordinance here only goes into effect at like 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It depends which day it is. Some days it goes off, on other days it doesn't, you know. Weekends, it's actually, I think it's midnight on weekends, which is insane. All right, that. And let's see, workbench, tractor workbench. I need one more mechanical part, okay. And I need some nails, so let's make some nails. All right, let's just make 90 nails. And I'll make sure. Oh, I can make 6 nails. Shit, because I used up all my iron. Oh, damn. Iron. Do I have any more iron? Yes, I have iron there. Okay, iron there. And let's drop that in there. And then we'll go to the trader. We'll take a car apart. Yeah, they're special, all right. They're actually a set of... I asked him one time where he got them. And they were a set of concert speakers. I mean, he really has to roll these things out. They are massive. And yeah, he plays them full blast, middle of the day. I live near Spinal Tap. You'd think. But yeah, I mean, just one day for the hell of it, I took a couple of speakers out, put them on the porch, and was playing, you know, Led Zeppelin and Motley Crue and a bunch of heavy metal stuff. And
afternoon.
None of my neighbors called the cops on me.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
One guy came over and asked me what music that was from, because he'd never heard that music before. And, you know, they thought it was cool when I played Disturbed. They did like that. That was, you know, but yeah. So pretty much I can, you know, yeah, it's not until after a certain time at night do they even care. All right.
Name's not important. Well, good luck.
All right.
By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
All right, so I need to take a car or two apart, because I need some iron and I need one more mechanical part. Oh, level 15, nice. All right. Let me go down here. I looted that squad car, so I think I can take it apart now. Where's that squad car? There it is. I don't even know what I set the loot respawn to. Oh yeah. People keep trying to call me. No, let's leave that car there, because that's a squad car. If that resets, there might be some good stuff in it. I'm not quite ready to take that one apart. All right, there's a mechanical part. Oh, I hope I have the duct tape. Hope I have the duct tape. Ooh, got a motor. Pipe challenge done. The whole challenge thing system, some people like it, some people don't. I don't really care one way or the other. Come on. And there goes the car. Okay. That squad car just sitting there right at the corner. The trees. I need to cut all this grass down. I need to see if there's if that lawnmower mod is working. Because there's a mod for a lawnmower. It was on Darkness Falls for a little bit, and then it was taken off of it. I'm not sure why it was taken off of it. All right. So that's going good. See, the furnace, this mod is not working again, and I don't know why. No, I don't need 200. I just need 90. Duct tape. There it is. All right. Oh, it's just robocalls. I just hit. I have a. I got a Pixel. I've got a Pixel. I have a Pixel Galaxy or whatever it is. A Google Pixel. That's what I have. A Google Pixel phone. So it has AI on it. I just tell it to screen the call. The AI answers the call and they hang up. So that's how I deal with suspected calls. I just let the AI deal with it. Get my water up. All right. And the nails are coming. We got a motor. Let's stick that up there. Can light. More glass jars. See, I like the glass jars. Now, what I think should happen with the glass jars is like if you took a big jump or a fall, like if I jumped off of here and went boom, there should be a chance that these glass jars might break. And the further you drop, like if you drop far enough, you guarantee you'd break all the glass jars. And that would include like the beer, the honey jar, all those jars I think should be breakable like that. You know, and that would give you reason why to use other things than glass jars. Yeah, see, it didn't shut off again. Damn it! I thought I had that working. No, I haven't got the hives up and running yet. That is next on the list because I need the workbench to make the beehives. So I get the workbench done, and then I can make the beehives. Oh yeah, as you can see, I've got the trade route open for Gen 2. But that requires going to the burnt biome, and I'm not quite ready for that. I really want to have the mini bike to do that, but I probably won't. All right, so we got a clear to do. And dump all this in there. More jars. I should take these jars and go get more water. See, I got 4 bees, so that's not the issue. But yeah, beehives require the workbench. Workbench. So once I get the workbench, why do beehives require 20 springs? These are the weirdest beehives I've ever seen. They are weird. They definitely are weird. All right, so let's go do this clear. I'm going to take the bicycle this time. I am working on 1.5 days, which, whoa, almost drove in the ditch. Oh, got a cat climbing a chair. If I scream in pain, you know why. That would be Webby. That would be the rescue kitty. Where am I going? Way the hell over there. Okay. I love the tank on that. It's a freaking fire extinguisher. Oh, apartment building. Okay. Yeah, the bees can't actually fly. That's why they need springs. That's not a bad one. I mean, I guess the springs are supposed to be to hold the lid up or something. I mean, I guess these people have no idea how beehives actually work, so they're just trying to make them expensive. So yeah, I guess that might be part of it. I don't know. Oh, missed her with a second shot. Switch the knife. Give me back my crossbow bolt. Those things are expensive. Oh yeah, I got night vision, don't I? Okay, leave that on. Turn on night vision. Oh, okay. It's this night vision. I don't know if I like this night vision. I don't really care for this night vision, but it might help in this situation, so at least right in the ear. See, I don't really care for the black and white night vision. And it also narrows my field of view, which I don't like either. I don't really like, I'm not a big, I prefer third person to first person anyways. Why I like Valheim so much. And Helldivers. I prefer the third person view. It may not be as immersive, but I can see around me. And I can see when something comes up to the side. You know, it's a game. I like having my tactical advantage there. More arrows. Yeah, they can't actually fly. They got to be catapulted into the air. Well, I literally fell into that trap, didn't I? I literally fell into that trap. Hey, I gotta remember I'm doing tier 2s now, so these guys are gonna be a little more tougher than they were before. Now, this is a tier 2 mission. Okay. So I wish I should be able to pick those up. Those should be, I should have those. Lost his head over that situation, didn't he? Oh, it broke. Can I repair it? Nope, I don't have repair tools for that. So switch to the other one. Missed him again. Got him. Switching back to the blade. The blade's just so freaking overpowered. Abigail, what are you getting into? I hear banging. Don't make me put you back in your crate. Oh, that's broke. That ain't. And that is why I like the bow and arrow better than the crossbow. Though I love crossbows in real life. I actually made crossbows at one point. I had a little game I used to run at Ren fairs where kids got to shoot a crossbow. It was more of an experience thing than it was anything else. It's $5 for 3 shots, and everybody wins the prize. They got to shoot a crossbow. They won a prize. I got to teach them a little gun safety. Window. Feel like a pervert sneaking into somebody's window. Arrow back. And I hear a bunch of zombies scrambling around outside. All right. And that few hours done. There's somebody banging on the outside. How much I bet that is a screamer. You know what? I'm gonna let her. No, it wasn't a screamer. Missed it. Got him. Alright, he's coming. Alright, let's work on getting this stuff looted. Like that. Let's reload that. Oh shit, I got it. No salesman. Damn, knock one salesman down and another one shows up. Freaking salesman, man. They don't take no for an answer, do they? All right. Oh yeah, that. Oh, see, this is where I have a problem. I end up running out of room. I don't have an infection, so I have no reason to do that. One stone, ditch that, grab that. We could sell. Still gotta open this box. And I do have the bike downstairs. I could throw a few things in. Eat the potato. Put that there. Okay. That's broken. I don't have a repair kit for it. Alright. And... Alright, let's go ahead and put some stuff in the bicycle. Put the food in there. Let's grow corn. Keep that on me. Potato, flesh. Put that in there, and we'll put the seeds in there. Okay, now we got a lot more room. Grab the electrical parts. Actually, let's take the car apart. Because we're going to need mechanical parts. I need springs. Need all of that to make beehives. At least it's 2 springs of beehive. I thought it was like a outside I had 20. It's 2. I guess 2 springs for the beehive isn't too much. So 5 rolls of duct tape though. Man, that's a lot of duct tape. That is a lot of duct tape. I don't think people understand how far duct tape goes. Or they may should have to do is make duct tape more expensive to make. Because it definitely doesn't balance out. Mailbox. Another tool digest. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's head back. Check the map. Yeah. Go over to the road and go straight out. Okay. Alright. Alright, get back, drop this off, grab another quest, and at that point it'll be getting nighttime and I can continue working on the base. Because I run quest in the day and I build at night. That's the plan. The trees are growing. We're almost there. It'll be another day or so in game, and then they will be ready to harvest. And that'll give me a decent amount of wood to do upgrades with. You saw the frame rate when I went by there.
Trader Rect is closing shortly, so finish your damn business or come back tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He closes
You're
it.
still alive.
That's right. He closes very soon. Shit. Can we get in there and turn this in?
Listen, you. Well, you proved me wrong.
I need to sell some shit.
For fuck's sake, what is it now?
Sell that. Sell that.
Oh, you think you're pretty smart now.
Grab the
don't you?
crafting. Oh, helmet light.
Hey,
There's the helmet light. Got the helmet light. Grab a job. You know what? Let's see what he's got tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow and I'll see what he's got then. All right, let's get some beehives built. He's gonna kick us out. And he kicked us out.
Closed, so fuck off.
Yep. Almost locked the zombie in there with him. Let's see, where am I? On the side here. This is why I dropped the bicycle out front. Okay, no, I was on the side. That's the back. And I'm being chased by a zombie. I heard her. There she is. Hit her once. Hit her twice. Third time I missed. Can I have those back? Thank you. All right. And grab my bicycle, which I left outside because I knew I was not going to get out of there without him kicking me out. All right, but I got the headlight mod, which is what I needed. Get rid of that stupid night vision mod. My forest, watch my frames go down as I go through here. There we go. Why you have hillbilly music playing in your head? Because that's what he plays when you go to the trader. There, you get hillbilly music. So, all right. Apparently, the fuel mod is not working. Probably because they did an update, and it's got to be reset now. So, all right. I might have to update the mod to get it to work again. All right, wood. I don't have enough wood. I need more wood. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and fix that. Take that. No, let me take it. Put it back on. I meant modify. Switch that out. Put that on. And now I have a light, which means I don't need these torches in here. But we got a light, so that's good. And workbench. All right, I'm gonna put another forge over here, or the chem station there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the workbench in this corner. Workbench challenge finished. I need to go out and get a little more wood. So let's go cut a couple trees down here. We'll get enough wood to... I need a little more than that because I got to make the beehive. Oh, that's for the beehives. Shit. Yeah, I need bee. Right. Yeah, make some beehives. All right, that's enough wood for 3 beehives. Let's see here. Yeah, so I have to interact with the box, and then the proximity crafting kicks in. I don't know if it's because of the server or what it is. All right, 2 beehives. Yes. The miracle stuff, that juicy stuff that honey is. Love honey. I've actually made mead. Been quite a few years since I did that. Back in my days of the Ren fairs and the SCA and all of that. I was quite the brewer in my day. Never won any competitions with it, but I did compete with it. All right. Let's see there. That's ammo making. Another engine and a radiator. So I got 2 engines now. Got no wheels though. That's going to be a problem. All right. Put these in there. Sawed-off shotgun mod. I don't think that'll even go on there. Oh, it will. All right. Effective range 3 meters. Jesus. Effective range 4 meters. Yeah, let's play around with it. Remember, you're a member. Oh, well, then you understand what I'm talking about. Yes, I was a member of the SCA for many years. I was a seneschal of a barony. If you've been to Gulf Wars, I ran public works at Gulf Wars for 5 years. Well, the SCA is they like to call it a medieval Renaissance recreation group. They study and recreate and reenact, not reenact, they recreate. There's a difference between reenactors and recreators. Reenactors reenact actual battles. That's what Civil War reenactors do. They reenact actual battles. Recreators recreate things, but with a slight twist. Like, medieval recreators recreate the Middle Ages as the way they'd like them to have been. So no poverty, no Black Plague. Everybody is considered to be of royal lineage. So, there technically are no peasants, though, unless you got a lot of money to spend, you're a peasant. It's complicated. But yeah, I was part of it for a while. Like I said, I was a seneschal of a barony for a while. I got 3 grow plots. I need to get grow plots in and started working on those. Got coffee seed, yucca seed, cotton seed, blueberry seed. Mushrooms are easy. Mushrooms are easy. Those are the guys. These guys are easy. Mushroom. I can just plant mushrooms right on the ceiling. There we go. I probably should have upgraded those. I'll have to upgrade those from the top. Actually, I need to put in... There, we'll put the hatch there. And you put in access to the roof anyways. And this will be my access to the roof. Alright. Once I get a little more... I gotta get more wood. Can't build without wood. And I have no damn wood. It's always something in this game. I got cobble. I got a little bit of wood. Alright, let's go ahead and just put these back in here for now. We're not going to be doing anything with them. Alright, I need to go cut some trees down. And I don't think my forest is really there yet. No, it's not. These haven't hardly grown at all. What are you guys at? 300 points. These need to be at like 600. So we're going to trim some more forest down. Yeah. Yeah, SCA is big. It's been around for over 50 years. It's kind of weird. It started off... What it is now is not how it started. Like everything, it changed over time. And I haven't been to an SCA event probably in about 5 years. Haven't been to an SCA event since pre-COVID. Yeah. Last SCA event I went to was before COVID. And I think that was, I was at Penzic 50. I did quite a few Penzics, quite a few Golf Wars. There's these kingdom level events, basically the wars. There's one called Golf Wars, which is held in March every year at Kings Arrow Ranch in Mississippi. And I was a part of that for a long time. So yeah. So Wayne, you're part of the SCA. What kingdom and shire are you from? See if he says it. Yeah. I was a squire. I fought. Did what we call heavy combat back in the day. Still heavy combat. Basically took a rattan sword, which if you don't know what rattan is, it's what wicker furniture is made out of. It's big heavy bamboo, solid bamboo. 1.5 inches in diameter. Oh, you're in Scotland. Oh, okay. Scotland. So that is... I can't remember which kingdom that is. I have been part of the Kingdom of Meridies and the Kingdom of Glenavon, if that gives you a clue where I was at. And I just saw a deer run. I could really use that meat, but yeah, I imagine the SCA in Scotland is way different than it is here. But yeah, I was a squire for a while. I've been a member of multiple households. I don't know what my standing at some of those households is anymore because I haven't played in so long. But yeah, it was interesting. It was fun. Like I say, I brewed mead. I made armor. I made tents. I sewed tents together. Yes, I know how to sew. I sewed my own garb. So yeah, I've done a lot of different things in my life. Oh yeah, I put stuff on the bike, didn't I? Come on, open the bike. Oh yeah, there's more stuff there. There we go. I feel felt the sneeze coming. Got the mute mic button strut. Sorry about that. Oh. All right. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, it is. Make 2 more of them. Let's keep the distilled water coming. All right. So now I got some blocks, so I can make a few more blocks here. Building blocks. I need like 20 building blocks on me, so at all times. Oh my God, this is a landing field, isn't it? Look at the size of this thing. And when I put the cover on that goes out over this, it'll even be more. All right. Now, we're working on this section up here. So I'm going to go ahead and make, probably going to have to make a lot more blocks. All right, and now I know Johnny goes, you don't need to use the blocks I use, but I like using the blocks I use on this. Rotate on face. Oh, my hammer needs repair. Okay. You done blacksmithing, leatherwork, pottery, bone beads? Yeah, nice. I did a little bit of blacksmithing. I got heavy into the brewing. I was a tent maker. I sewed yurt together. I've done 2 Viking wedge tents. I've got 2 wall tents that I made. Yeah, I was very into the stuff. Made flat pack beds. Basically required no nails, hammers, or well, you might want a hammer to put it together, but didn't have any nails, metal fasteners, and all that in it. And they packed down flat, so you could take a full size bed. At one point, I had a queen size 4-poster bed that I took to SCA events with a memory foam mattress, because when we camped, it wasn't camping; it was more like bivouacking. We set up, encampments that would make people just cry. My wife got into weaving and all of that. I kind of dumped her into the SCA. She wasn't part of it when we got together. And I kind of threw her in the deep end. Did some armor making. I attempted to make a helmet, but that was, yeah, I never did quite get that done. Yes, gimbaling, yes. Glamping, yeah. We glamped all right. We definitely were on the glamping side of things. Oh, I see this is working. He's gonna come right up here to me. Come on. Come on. Your sister and nephew spent years with the SCA? Yeah. I loved it, but it is an expensive hobby. I mean, and I just can't afford to do it anymore. It's part of the reason why I don't do it. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. Oh yeah, very expensive. I mean, Gulf Wars alone, which is a week-long camping event, would run me probably, not count, well, if we count everything, let's just say food, equipment, you know, fuel, all that, was about $3,000 for a week. Penzic, which is 2 weeks long, cost about $5,000 for me and the wife to do. And it's just so expensive. I can't afford to do it anymore. Oh, time to move about. You are correct. You are correct. All right. Let me check, make sure there's no cats under my feet here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I still have the Asco shirt, t-shirt on. I love this shirt. Green wall back here, which kind of fades away with the lights right. But, all right. Shaking the booty, shaking the booty, shaking the booty. All right, okay, here we go. That's actually it. Thank you. I need to do that more often. Yes. All right. That does help. It really does help. It does help. That little bit of standing up just takes the edge off. My hair is doing something weird here. It looks like I have a pompadour. There we go. My old gray hair. And there's another 2 liter gone. I drank way too much soda. Way too much soda. Boop. In the trash. Yeah, I drank way too much soda. I do. All right. Now we got that all stoned. Now I got to dig a hole under this for the drop to be right. Because they need to be 13 blocks away from you when they fall, so that they don't go into rage mode. So I got to dig a trench in front of this. Oh, upgrades. That's right. I did level up. I have 2 points to spend. All right, and let's see here. Like I said, I'm probably gonna put most of this into because I want to get my mother load up. See, there we go. There we go. Just these are gonna go straight into here, into my gathering. Because by the time I actually get a pick and can mine, and I need food. I need food. Oh, I left this running. All right, let's see. I can make some more grilled corn. I have grilled corn there. So let's make some more grilled corn, and we're gonna bake off the potatoes. Yeah, I did chainmail too. I tried the chainmail thing. Like, oh my god, I made a shirt of chainmail. It took me 2 years. Weighed 30 pounds, and the first time I fought in it, I had waffle bruises, and I never put it on again. I sold it. Actually, I think I gave it to someone. Gave it as I think it was a Christmas present, or maybe it was a wedding present. Oh, I did need to eat, don't I? Corn. Corn. And more corn. Yeah. I loved the SC. I did. I had a lot of fun with it. Met a lot of good people. Um, some not so good. I mean, it's like everywhere, you know. There were the period Nazis who wanted, you know, everything needed to be as authentic as possible. Yeah. Those people irritated the shit out of me. And I'm going to run out of cobble here in a minute. One thing about building like this, you level up so fast. Yeah, I'm out of cobble. I really need an iron pick. And I don't know if I can make one yet. Oh, I can. I can make a level 3 iron pick. Okay. So I need to make an iron pick. And guess what, folks? We're going to have a mining stream because I need to go do some mining. Alright. That'll give the trees time to grow. Because these are not, yeah, these guys are still low. They got 300 points on that. They need a little bit more time to sprout. All right, let's go upgrade our tools. Shit, I didn't realize. That means I can make a hammer, couldn't I? Probably make a hammer. I'm gonna need the iron for a hammer, though. Let's see. More forged iron. Let's go ahead and make that. All right. And level 3 fire axe. And shovel. Upgrade all our equipment. And claw hammer is one book away. One book away from the claw hammer. Oh. I'm like, hey, you made it. Finally.
Just got home from taking him out of the doctor.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'm still a little hoarse, but nah.
Dude, I've got a cold myself, so I understand.
Yeah,
you may want to check the Google Drive. Make sure you're updated on all the files. We did have to do a restart.
Unless you've updated it in the last 2 days.
Not since I started the stream. So you should be good. We're currently on day 7.
Oh, wonderful.
And I just started making some iron tools. So yeah. Got iron tools cooking off. It is the middle of the night in game. Actually, it's almost morning. And I'm building a massive base.
What? Kiss my butt. What am I missing?
Oh, you are missing something.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah, the beehives. Not sure where the bone came from. All right. Now, the beehives. And day anytime. Actually, I'm gonna put the beehives up here. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna stick the beehives. One there and one there. Go get our queen bees. We have 4 of them. I only made 2 hives, but that's okay. I'll make more hives. I do like how the bee is on your finger. Beehive 1. Beehive 2. And the bees are working. Down the hole. Get in there. Okay. And I need a crap ton more wood.
Oh man, I missed a bunch of what the hell?
I've added a few things. It's been longer than 2 days, I think, since you looked at the server.
I thought I did this though.
Alright. Lots of water jars to grab. Okay. I need to go check on another thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one yet. Alright. So, tools. Iron pick. I got way too many weapons on my toolbar. I don't use all of these. Like, okay, put the machine gun away. You're not using it. Not using that. You do use that. Then I'm going to put this away because I'm going to switch with that. Yeah. As much as the crossbow works, there's an iron crossbow if you want to use it. Alright. So there's the pick. Alright, and I had an iron breaker mod there. We'll pull that off of that. And put that on there. I need lots of clay and lots of cobble. Did I see a gravedigger mod? No. Knife. It's a serrated edge mod. Oh, and then there's the drone, which I gotta play around with. The new drone, yeah. So we're gonna play around with that at some point. Because this new drone basically is a cargo drone. It will take stuff and bring it home for me. So put it on the ground, launch it.
Sure thing.
And then you tell it to go home, and it goes home. Inventory, it's got 2 bars of inventory space, and this is the landing pad it lands on.
What does homegrown give?
Weed.
Okay,
It's the cannabis.
got it.
All right, and I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put this right here on the corner of the building. There we go. Nope. Oh, you can recall from there too, okay. I didn't like that sticking out there. Can't pick it back up either, can you? That's the problem. That should be able to be, I should be able to pick that up and move it. Alright, well, the bees are working, yeah. Okay, so let's see. I know I saw an iron node. There's iron there. Yeah, there's an iron node right there.
Is the better bot compatibility working now, or?
Is it in the
Do I know
list
that?
still?
Yeah.
Let me see something. Not sure. Mods. File. Mods. It's not in the server.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's not on the server. I might need to add that back at this point to stop some of the glitches that I've got going on. But we'll see when
I
we
was
get.
gonna say too, the simple HP bar I think can be taken out now, because I'm pretty sure that Jake Meister HUD gives
Okay.
health bars.
Okay. I'll have to check that. Because this is the same one that that's the same mod.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like it anyways.
Yeah.
It doesn't give percentages or anything.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just
I
like-
need. Yeah, I need to update that. I want a better one. I want one that actually gives me numbers. You know, I want to be able to look and go, this thing has 4,000 hit points. It's too much. You know, not I hit it and the bar didn't move, because that seriously sucks.
But yeah, if I remember correctly, the Jake Meister HUD gives health bars.
Okay, I'll have to check that. If that's the case, we'll get rid of the other one. Yeah, I've added some drone mods to the game. I've added a bunch of mods. Actually, let me go ahead and pull this over here so we go over the mod list one more time. All right, and here's the mod list. We've got altered drone weaponry. So there's drone weapons that we can use eventually. This is the near crafting one, which works most of the time. Smart storage box, which I haven't put down yet. Craft parts, that means gun parts. Endless harvest is the one we use for the planting. The firearms expansion 4.5, which adds new weapons, which most of the new weapons it adds cannot be crafted. They can only be found.
Don't see anything about firearms in the list in the Google Drive.
Okay. Should be a firearms expansion mod there. Let me see here. Maybe I need to move that. One moment, guys. Let me check. See here.
It's drone weapons.
Yeah, drone weapons.
Altered drone weapons mod, but that's it.
Yeah. There's the firearm extension mod. Okay, hang on a second. Let me go ahead and drop that in the file. All right. Open up the Google Drive, and I can just grab it straight from here and drop that in there. Okay, that's now uploading too. All right, and then, okay, make sure we have all this right here. Then there's the helicopter mod, which actually adds the cargo drone, which I'm playing around with. Homegrown, which adds weed. Immersive survival adds pre-built water mod, which changes.
Not in here either.
That's not in there either.
Nope.
Oh God, okay. Good call while we're doing this. So, immersive survival. Okay, that's being uploaded also. Looks like the firearm mod is 3 packs away from being done. It'll be there in a minute.
What?
The firearms expansion is being uploaded to. Let's see. This is the enhanced interface, large backpacks, motorcycle thing that we've had. The fuel stop mod, which doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Simple toolbar, HP bar. These TFPs are for the server itself. The honeybees, which has 2 mods, one for stumps and one for the queen, so we can make the hives. The maker's mod, and then the horn to open the garage doors is in there. So that should be all of it now.
All right, I got a question for chat. Is anybody else getting IronWulf that literally cuts off like a word or two every once in a while, or is it just me? Because if it's just, I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, are you guys having a problem with my audio? Am I coming through clear? Is there a problem with?
Because like
I mean,
there, I heard and that's it. And
Yeah.
then you were back. I mean, it's instantly like it's only like a half a second where you just cut out.
Okay, no one in chat has said anything about me cutting out. So I'm wondering, that sounds like a Discord issue.
That was, well, again, 1 second. It keeps cutting you off like every 1 second or so.
Yeah, that must be a Discord issue, I think. Yeah, because, I mean, chat hasn't had any issue with that, so.
Okay.
Yeah, no
So
one's
then I know it's either Discord or something on mine.
freaking drones get in my damn way. Come here, you. In my bag.
Powering down.
Yeah. Don't need your route right now, so you go away. Alright. Yep, they hear fine on their end. They have no problem, so that must be a Discord issue.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. And the mining stream has begun. Alright, how much wood I got? Okay, I got some wood. Let me go ahead and make some blocks because I'm going to need to get out of here. Alright. Alright. Got to go down a little bit so I don't want to cave this in. So I'm going to go down a few blocks here. No iron on the map, I'm not worried about. Okay. Yeah, that should be deep enough. Alright, move that, put that there. Grab that. There's the grave digger mod. I knew I had a grave digger mod. It was on my other shovel. Alright, move you to there. And you to there. There. Oh yeah, a lot of iron. A lot of iron. I really wish they'd have it set up where you go to a server that's got mods. It just downloads the mods from the server. You know, like Arma does. It says, "Oh, you need this mod list or whatever."
Yeah.
We're trying to get a mod list together that basically it'll be a downloadable pack of mods. But that's taking a little longer than I expected to put together.
I'm gonna try quick logging out of Discord and logging back in just to see if
All
it
right.
helps. I'll be right back.
Yeah, may want to reboot your system or something.
I literally just turned it on. So,
Okay.
So I'm gonna like completely fully exit Discord and reopen it and see what happens. So I'll be right back.
All right. All right, and back to this. Hi ho.
Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You check your signal coming in from the satellite. Maybe it's.
No.
There is a solar storm going on, I think.
Yeah, that's a distinct possibility.
So.
Oh, I thought that was already over with. I thought that was 2 nights ago.
Sometimes the residual, it doesn't go away that fast. Sometimes depends on.
It's still doing it. All right. I don't. Yeah, maybe it's just a solar storm. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if it's gonna let me in this time.
Thought I had updated the list on the web page. God, YouTube is move that up to there. Okay, why was that so far back there? God, I look over at the YouTube thing and it's showing what I was showing the mod list. I'm like, wait, I know it's not lagging that far behind. Come on. I mean, YouTube is usually a few seconds behind. Is it working now?
Yep.
Oh, did I bring water? Yes, I did. I brought water. Look at this. Smarter than the average bear. I brought water and I brought corn. So, you know. Get my food back up. Hell yeah, look at that. Act like I know what I'm doing. Somebody will think I actually know how to play this game.
Little do they know.
Yeah, little do they know. Oh, I'm fighting the summer cold, and it's killing me. It is so rough. Summer colds are the absolute worst.
Yep.
If they just hang in there, they don't want to go away.
No, they don't. I was originally, when I looked at the weather, I'm like, if I'm gonna get sick, it's a nice time to do it over the weekend because it was supposed to rain the entire weekend.
Let me guess.
It turns out that it was freaking gorgeous the entire weekend.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there like the whole time, like laying in bed, I'm feeling like crap, and I just wanted to be out fishing because it was so freaking nice out. So yeah, if Sorodar's listening, no, I didn't have fisherman flu. I wish I had fisherman flu.
Yeah. You know how long it's been since I went fishing with a fishing pole?
Well, you got to get up here, Wolf. Telling you, you're gonna love it. I know you guys want to go to Maine, but
yeah. Maine is the goal, but you know, a stop off over there for a year or two wouldn't hurt. I mean, we technically ain't got the money to go to Maine anyways right now, and I'm not sure she's gonna be able to find a job doing what she does in Maine right now.
Did this freeze up on me? Because it's still saying downloading world at 5%, and it's been there for 2 minutes.
It's a pretty good sized world.
Maybe it's one of those where it's downloading in the background.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah.
I don't know.
Give it a minute. I mean, I don't remember what size world I made this. Yeah, I grew up a commercial fisherman when I was a kid. My dad was a commercial fisherman after he retired from Bird's Eye Chemical. So, yeah, my younger days are kind of weird. My dad was a World War II vet. So technically, I should technically be called a baby boomer, but I was born in '64. Which is technically the beginning of Gen X. So I consider myself to be one of the original Gen Xers. And so I was part of my dad's second family. He married more than once. So was my mom. So they had his, hers, and theirs. So, you know, I was their oldest boy, but in the grand scheme of things, I was second to the youngest of 9 children. So, yeah. I am the 7th son. That was scary. Yeah, so
7th son of a 7th son.
kind of thing, yeah. Yeah. But my dad fought in World War II. He was a vet. He joined about a year and a half before we declared war on Germany. He was 17 when he joined. He lied about his age.
That was pretty common back then.
Oh, yeah. And the funny thing is, the reason he joined, him and my mother were teenage sweethearts. And they were, Upgrades, right? Upgrades. I got another point. Let's see. I got pack mule there. Archery. Parkour. I will stick another point into agility, and that will open up me for another. No, I need one more point for parkour there.
I think my game froze up.
Yeah, you may have to restart. So yeah, it's an interesting situation because it's weird. I have nephews and nieces older than I am. So it was funny because as a kid, when I was in elementary school, I had two nephews and a niece that were in the same school system as I was, because my half sister lived in the same town we lived in, and so I had Tommy and Billy, who were my nephews. And Billy was a big boy. Billy was a big boy. He was corn-fed, you know. At 16 years old, he was 6 foot tall and 200 pounds of muscle. You know, football player, all of that. Yeah. Yeah, so you understand, and it was funny because being in elementary school, I got picked on, and I'm like, my nephew would come to my defense, and don't mess with my uncle or I'll kick your ass. So yeah, it was kind of funny. Yeah, my mom and my half sister were pregnant at the same time twice. So that, interesting growing up in that environment. Yeah, we have a large family. There are 43 nephews and nieces altogether. I have 4 older half sisters, and well, one of my half brothers has passed away. He died in a motorcycle. Yeah, he died in the aftermath of, due to complications from a motorcycle accident. He got ran off a mountain on his Honda Goldwing. Yeah, it was a nice bike. Yeah, he took me out for a ride on it one time. He came to see us. And
those Goldwings back in the
day,
man.
My God, that thing was a luxury, man. He had had automatic transmission on it. Mm-hmm. And what most people don't realize is the Goldwing had reverse. A motorcycle would reverse, but I mean, you're talking a bike that weighs 1,000 pounds. You don't drop that bike. You drop that bike, you're fucked.
Nice bike.
Oh yeah, nice bike. It's quiet. Oh my God, that thing was so quiet. And yeah, he was stopped at a bar. He had a couple of drinks. There was a girl her husband or boyfriend was basically being an asshole, and being part of my family, he did what he thought was the honorable thing. He stepped up for the woman. Hey, you made it in.
Yeah, I'm finally here.
He stepped up for her and helped her out, and offered her a ride home. And so she got on the bike, and he was giving her a ride back to her house when her, I guess he was a boyfriend, came and drove them both off the side of the mountain. Yep. And then she sued him. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she sued him. His wife divorced him because there was another woman on the back of the bike. And he was
for trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he went off the side of the mountain. He hit the ground. The helmet that he was wearing caused his neck to break, and he basically was paralyzed from the waist down, from the neck down, and he suffered a serious head injury, and was basically a vegetable. He couldn't talk, he couldn't move. He spent the last 5 years of his life, you know, in a care facility, being, you know, intravenously fed. With not a good way to go. So yeah, the woman turns around and sues him, you know, and she made up some wild story or something. I don't know what the hell it was all about. But yeah, so I don't like helmets. I never have liked helmets. Most bike helmets are not made correctly anyways. Feel the same, you know. But then again, I don't wear a seatbelt most of the time.
Oh, I do.
I've been in multiple car accidents, and I was wearing a seatbelt. And I think seatbelts did more damage than anything sometimes, so.
See, the accident I had last year, if it wasn't for the seatbelt, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's the thing. Sometimes they save lives, sometimes they cost, you know?
Yep.
Part of it is I don't like being told I have to wear it. That's my problem. I mean, I'll admit, that's my problem. Give me the option to wear it, and I probably would, you know, and I would wear it without question. Tell me I have to wear it. Yeah, the rebellious person, the rebellious little guy inside me goes, no, I'm not going to do it. You're not going to make me do it. You can't do it.
Tell me what to do.
Yeah. Ooh, got some gold there. All right. Well, mining is going well. Let's see. All right. Party invite and ally invite out.
Yeah, I gotta do that too, don't I?
Yeah. Well, I hit party. You're automatically party. You need an ally now.
Yeah, never mind. God, hit the right button.
Oh, I see where you're at. You're not that far away from me.
Oh, I hit spawn close to you. So
Yeah. Okay.
that is one thing I like that they added.
Yeah. All right, let me save waypoint for home. And then I'll send you that, and that way you'll have the waypoint for the base. All right, sharing waypoint. That's where the house is. I wasn't sure anybody was going to join me. You know, you're the first person that's joined me so far.
Yeah, I was watching the other one, the one from Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I wish I could have been out, but I was out. I was sleeping.
Your uncle works the medical field. Named him donors. Yeah. I see that. You know, it's one of those things. I mean, I look at personal protection, personal safety equipment this way. It should be my choice.
Yes.
You know, if me wearing a helmet does not impugn anyone else's ability to be safe or, you know, whatever. So it shouldn't matter if I wear a helmet or not. That should be my choice. You know, same with seatbelts. You know, it's your choice. The way I look at it, it's, you know, it's a matter of choice. But then again, you know, I don't like a lot of things, so. Oh, and I just broke that. So, okay, now I got to get out of here. Where is the way out? This is one of the problems when I do this. I end up. Okay, where is the way? There it is. The hole in the ground. But, you know, I'm weird, so I know I am. And I know I don't, you know, people go, well, you shouldn't say those kind of things. But yeah, well, I do. My wife is always worried about me getting myself in trouble with my opinions on things, so.
Women like to worry. Let's face it. They just do.
Oh, they do. They do. I think it's genetic. I don't think they really can help it.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're, considered like care.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're
more,
yeah.
They care for people way more than men do.
Well, yeah.
It's just
It's genetics.
It is.
I mean, people can say what they want. Men and women are not equal. Women are superior to men in some aspects. Men are superior to women in some aspects. And it's not, a blatant down the line thing. I know women that have, more reasonability than what? Did I drop a tree on you?
no.
Oh.
I'm running over there, and there's a freaking wandering horde. Level 1, I have no stamina. I have a wooden club.
Where are you at? Let's see. You're there. Okay. All right. I'm headed toward you.
It's a small wandering horde, but still.
Yeah.
It's like
you don't even have a bone
knife.
Yeah, you don't have a bone knife now to defend yourself. Oh yeah, I see him. Hello.
Out of stamina.
Oh, I ran out of stamina chasing him. I'm becoming an axe murderer. All right, that's one. Just keep backing up. That's two. Oh, missed him.
Oh, he stopped running just as I.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, the house is up on the corner here, so.
Yeah, I was just trying to get to the.
You get to the trader?
Trader.
Yeah. Yeah, the trader's there. The house is up the road here behind the pine forest that I put in. Oh, yeah. Let's see if these are ready. These ready to go? Yeah, that's 600 points now. I'll cut these down. Sorry about the sneeze, folks. That one came quick. I didn't get a chance to turn the mic off.
I didn't even hear it because of the whole.
Because of this internet acting up on you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, no, these are trees that pop. These are the good ones. Oh, I think they're popping now, aren't they? Are they popping now? Let me go ahead and get these. These are 600 points too. But look at the size of this compared to the other one. Yeah, see, those haven't. Yeah, see, that's just 600 points. This is 600 points. Need all this wood to upgrade. Dar's still got to do his starter quest and all that stuff,
Yep.
so it's going to take him a minute. Oh yeah, these are oaks. That's why they're heavier. That's right.
They're nasty when you bring them.
It's dead.
Good thing you can't get Belheim in this game. Airdrop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there too. All right, I'll go grab that here in a second.
I gotta go do my. What the? Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
My intro to buried supplies
Oh yeah.
is in the road, quite literally.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dig from the side of the road. Don't. Yeah, start on the edge of the road. Dig
No, it
underneath.
just turned the road into dirt.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, we know we're gonna have a road repair to do then.
Yep.
All right, that's still falling. So. Yeah, let's go grab that, and we'll come back and get. At least airdrops don't draw zombies. That would be a pain in the ass.
Yes, it would.
Which one was it that would call zombies when it landed? It was a mod we played that did that. Wasn't that Ravenhurst?
I think it was.
Yeah. We'd call in zombies, and some of them would be aliens and shit.
God, that was tough.
Yeah. It was fun, though.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. Now, I haven't modded the zombies yet. I want to get the quality of life mods in first, and then I'll worry about modding the zombies. And get that working. So what did I get here? I got crafting books, book bundle. Oh, there's a tool digest. Now I can make a hammer. Oh, hell yeah. I really wish copyrighted music wasn't so hard to use. Because there's so much music, good music we can play on stream. I actually got to look into it. There's actually a service that apparently gives us access, would give me access to a list of copyrighted music that might be actually up my bivouac. So, that's the case. Maybe I'll look into doing that.
You know what you need to do? You need to run Rebirth in the background just for the
Oh yeah.
selecting screen.
Yeah. That, or what I could probably do? I could probably find an AI program and get it to make me up a playlist of tunes, of beats and rhythms that I could play in the background. Similar to, but not the same as some of the copyrighted music. They might be upset about that. But that would be one way to get around it, though. Oh yeah, come here.
Here I was thinking day 7 would have a horde tonight, but
No.
Never mind.
28 days, give or take 3 days.
Okay.
So any from day 25 to day 31.
Got it.
When we'll know in the morning when it goes off.
It'd be even more fun if you set it up where it didn't warn you, like it didn't turn red. Oh, that would be
Yeah, I want to get the quality of life stuff in before I start playing around with the zombies, because depending on how you do that, if you don't add like the right gun mod or something like that, and you add so many zombies, you basically give yourself a situation where you can't deal with them. So, like I said, this is an evolutionary process here. And I need to eat and drink again. And it's daytime, and where'd the back of the base go? Oh.
Did you misplace it?
Oh no, the chunk reset. Oh, fuck. What the hell? No. The back half of the base is gone. The map regenerated, and the back half of the base. This is what happened to Spange.
Yeah.
This happened to Spange. I mean, my land claim block is right here. I mean, that shouldn't have been. That was within the range of the land claim. That should not have happened. Oh, you bastard! My beehives were up there. My forge. Fuck. Oh. What the? My workbench. All of it. Oh. Yeah, he did God mode and basically went in and rebuilt it without spending anything and having a mind and stuff. Yeah, all this shit here. Oh. God damn it.
My God, seriously, hit the right frickin' buttons.
Jesus. Bat chest my ass. Bat. Oh. I mean, that was well within the land claim. Oh. Oh my God. Took my crafting box. Oh. The inventory was gone.
Didn't do it.
Fuck. Fuck. All right. Well, no sense of crying about it. I'm just going to have to rebuild it all. First thing I'm going to do, though, let me go in here. Let me go to configure server. Where is the fucking chunk reset? I'm turning that shit off.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's that chunk enable setting. Where is it? And then we'll probably do a quick log out. I'll reboot the server. Map chunk server. How many chunks? Max chunk age. Number in-game days will pass before we reset. Change that to 0. All right, let me check here. Sorry, this is irritating me to a point that I'm just like,
I don't blame you.
that frickin' hurts. See, this happened to Spange on his server. And it just deleted like the front half of his base. And I thought originally, oh, he tried to run the Horde and a demo blew the front of his base off. And that wasn't the case.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that ain't what happened. That's what I thought had happened. But no, what it was is, all right, let's see. Just making sure I have the dynamic mesh enabled. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's all there. Save. Okay, that should go into effect the next time I reboot the server. All right. Ah, damn it. Look at me. Oh, wait, I needed to eat.
You want me to log out and we'll restart, or?
Yeah, we need to do that.
Okay. And before I go start my quests.
Yeah. Let's do that. We'll do a quick restart on the server. And oh, that hurts. That was painful. My beehives, my forge. All right, logging out.
It'll give me time to
All right.
use the bathroom.
Yep. And now I'm going to restart the server.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, server's restarting. It says it's there. It's not there. It's restarting. So give it a minute. Pull console up. All right, server is rebooting now. Ah, that is such a pain. Oh wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, I got another hour in me. So, oh, and that's right. It's that time. I need to stand up and stretch again. Oh. Oh. No, I didn't lose the mushrooms. The mushrooms are there. Oh. 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 Still got the help. Still got the cord on. Oh. All right. There we go. Up, walked around a little bit. There we go. All right. All right. Server is marked as offline and it is killing the pro. Okay. So that's Spanch's server there. I gotta wait for my server to come up. Oh boy. That. Oh. I mean, it was there and it was just gone. And it's painful. That is painful. There we go. Fix that. Yeah, just had to adjust the lighting a little bit. So yeah, that was just painful. Oh my God. That is such a pain in the ass. Can't believe that happened. That was irritating. You know? Oh. Oh, that needs a refill. All right. I'm still waiting for the server to come up. It's gonna take it a minute. It takes a minute with all these mods and everything to shut down and reboot. Oh boy. That just can't believe that. All that stuff that I had in there just gone. Gone. Just gone. Yeah, I don't even have myself set up as an admin. I can't engage God mode or any of that because I purposely do that because it's too easy. You know, to do that, to go in and go, oh, I'll just, spark up God mode and I'll build this and, do it. You can do that off camera. And some content creators do it, some don't, and I don't hold it against the ones that do that. I mean, I've done it on Empyreon, because, it's just, yeah, I know it's fair to use God mode to fix it, but, if you were playing on a server and it broke and you don't have God mode, then how are you going to do it? So, it's a pain in the ass. Like I said, I don't even have God mode enabled. I am not listed as. I don't have server. I mean, I have server privileges, but I don't have like admin ability. I can't. I'm not sure I could even get into it. I don't use it. That's the thing. I don't use it enough to even know how to use it. Not even sure what the setting would be. Server is still marked as offline. Come on, boot back up. You know what? It's been 3 hours. Yeah, God mode, you definitely had M60 levels. Yeah, exactly. It's too easy when you do that kind of stuff. I mean, it's so easy to go, oh, well, I could give myself this or, give myself that. I mean, I've used it on Empyreon, because, and I've used it for content purposes because I was doing experiments where we built a base on the server and we were trying to, because in Empyreon, the bigger your base, the bigger the base attack. So we were trying to see, how bad the base attacks could get. So I built this base on the starter planet, and we just kept throwing as much stuff on it, weapons and all that. It was just insane how much stuff we ran. What I probably should do is, because it's been 3 hours, I probably should end the stream and, fix this problem, and then we could get back to it later. But I'm having fun, and I don't want to end the stream. You guys are just so great to be here today, and I just want to continue playing. So, come on, server. What's going on? All right, server marked as offline. Update process configured files. Server marked as starting. Okay. I guess because I turned the chunk reset off, the server had to go in and make sure. Now, wouldn't it be something if it comes back and it's all there? That would be amazing. But it's probably not. What I did is I went in. It's part of the chunk respawn, which is how the trees grow back and all that in the wilderness. And what it does is that when it periodically goes through and goes, oh, there's been no action in this area, so it will go ahead and revamp that piece of land, converts it back to the original shape. And it will do that with even mining deposits, because we had that happen on Spanja's server where I went and mined this iron mine, but I didn't have a land claim block there. I went back about 2 weeks later in game time, and wasn't there. The mine was gone. The rock was back because the chunk reset. So yeah, that was kind of weird. All right. Come on. What's going on here? Come on. Show me what's going on. Are we almost there? It takes a minute for the server to boot up. A lot of files to run, especially with all the mods I'm running. Oh yeah, I could blame it on Darth because it was all there until he logged in. Yeah, I could blame it on him. Darth, we're gonna blame it on you. I don't think he's at his desk right now. Took the chance to go get something to eat or something. Come on. Takes a while for the server to boot up. And while that's doing that, let me check something. How big a map did I put in this? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe the map is awfully big too. It's only a 6K map. So it's a small world. It's not massive. Are you up now? Come on. Not yet. God damn it. Alright. Incorrect file agent. Home container location. Oh. I'm hoping the server hasn't crashed now. Alright folks, well it looks like I may have crashed the server on top of everything else. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes here, and if it doesn't come back up, then I will have to end the stream and we'll have to figure out what happened. Come on, come on, come on. Say you're online, but you're not online. It says it's been online, but the server's not coming up. Alright. We're almost at that point. Yep, it looks like we may have a problem. should not take 10 minutes for the server to boot up. Give it a minute here. Let me check. Network is showing activity. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I believe that is going to be a stream for today because apparently I broke the server. It looks like. So the server isn't coming back up. I'm going to have to see what's going on. Thank you again for being here. Please hit that like button on your way out. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do that on your way out also. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And if you'd like to support me and the channel, you can either become a YouTube member or a Patreon, or hit me up with a super chat or super thanks down the line if you like. All donations are accepted and greatly appreciated. Until next time, folks. Give it one more shot. And yep, it looks like I broke the server. So, like I said, I will see you in the next one. Not sure when that'll be. I should be on tomorrow for doing something, and I will definitely be back on Thursday for more 7 Days to Die. So until then, folks, thank you for being here, and I will see you down the road. Good night, folks.